NBA players certainly draw a lot of attention to themselves as high-profile athletes, so when players go through changes, it's increasingly evident to their fans. Here are the craziest transformations in NBA history. Before we begin, remember to leave a like and subscribe to see more content like this in the future. Starting out on our list at number 5 is player Dennis Rodman. After being traded to the San Antonio Spurs in 1993, Rodman decided to try out something new with his look, specifically dyeing his hair. This doesn't seem like too much of a crazy transformation. After all, seeing pink or blue hair nowadays is incredibly common. But for the 90s, this drew some negative attention towards Rodman. Rodman was rocking hair colors like green, orange, blue, you name it, he wore it. Rodman had a hard time fitting in and being accepted, as he was constantly judged because of his hair. However, when he was traded to the Bulls, he found acceptance from the team. In feeling accepted, he started to do more intricate patterns in his hair, like dyeing logos, cheetah print, even team numbers into his hair. He was noticed for having a different hairstyle in every game. Fans loved his look and never knew what to expect. Rodman also branched out from just hairstyles though. He also got piercings, wore hoop earrings and dresses, painted his nails, and got multiple tattoos. Rodman certainly drew a lot of attention as he was the first NBA player to present himself like this. In an interview when asked why he dressed the way he did, Rodman simply responded that because of the acceptance he found in Chicago, the way he presented himself just came naturally. Next on our list is player Steven Adams. The 7-foot-tall, 250-pound player started in the NBA as a normal-looking man. He looked like the average man, save for this height. He was drafted into the Oklahoma City Thunder in 2013 and proceeded to have the worst averages imaginable for the next seasons, only 3.3 points per game and 4.1 rebounds per game. Ouch! After that, Adams decided a lot of hard work had to be done for both his play style and his look. So, he started growing out his hair and getting a mustache. He got a sleeve of tattoos on his arm that extended onto his chest and continued to grow out his hair. In training to play better, he bulked up and gained quite a bit of muscle. When asked about his transformation, Adams responded that he just didn't want to keep paying $60 for a haircut. Comparing his look from the start of the 2013 season to now, it's almost like seeing two completely different people. Coming in at number 3 on our list is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Starting his NBA career at 6 feet 8 inches tall and weighing in at 190 pounds, he was relatively small for an NBA player. Giannis knew this and even stated that he felt he wasn't ready to play before his rookie season started. But he didn't let this stop him. Even though he tried intensively hard to keep up, he only was able to average 7 points and 4 rebounds per game. Not good. A rough rookie season with the Milwaukee Bucks indeed. Giannis knew he had to bulk up in order to stand with the other players. He dedicated a lot of time to his body, going to the gym frequently. Before his next season, he grew another 3 inches taller as well. He went from 6 foot 8 inches and 190 pounds to 6 foot 11 inches and 217 pounds. He also changed his diet to clean carbs and proteins, eating 6 meals a day in order to sustain his muscle growth. It only took a few seasons of this routine, and Giannis became a face of the league. Quite a leap from his rookie days, weighing 242 pounds with an incredible 12-inch hand span. He went from being rather small for an NBA player to a recognizable face and hands in the league.
It has been incredible. Here it comes again. Oh, goodness. And the Greek basketball god raining down on the Pistons.
Up next on our list is Joel Embiid. When he was 13, Embiid was already 6 foot tall. As a child in Cameroon, he started his sports career in volleyball as it was the most popular sport at the time. He never even considered basketball until he saw a Kobe Bryant game on the TV, and he knew right then and there he had to play for the NBA. He gained a passion for basketball despite not knowing how to play. At 15 years old, standing 6 feet 10 inches tall, Embiid knew he had to bulk up and learn how to play basketball correctly in order to stand a chance of joining the NBA someday. How does one learn to play basketball? He turned to YouTube in order to learn how to shoot and play basketball properly. At 16, Embiid was discovered by an NBA player and was moved to the US to train and put on more weight to stand with other players. By the end of high school, Embiid had put on another 55 pounds and another 35 pounds in college. And at the start of his NBA career, Embiid now weighed in at 280 pounds and stood at 7 foot tall. However, most of that weight came from fat instead of muscle, so he was more prone to injuries. The first 2 years he played, he sustained quite a few injuries during practice and couldn't play for the first 2 seasons. But he worked hard to replace the fat with muscle in order to play in NBA games, and he was able to get to 280 pounds of mostly muscle instead of fat after a lot of hard work. This video about incredible NBA transformations wouldn't be complete without mentioning Chris Andersen. In 2001, he was the #1 pick for the NBA D-League. After a few games, he was picked to join the Denver Nuggets, which was quite a leap from the D-League. He started his career with a few small tattoos, but otherwise, nothing special to set him apart from other NBA players. Andersen signed with the New Orleans Pelicans in 2004, and his transformation began. He got an average of 15 new tattoos per season, covering his body in ink bit by bit.
What's the most meaningful tattoo you got on the body?
All of them.
All of them?
All of them, man. All of them mean something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's the most expensive one you got on you?
None of them.
None of them? You didn't pay for any of them?
I'm a walking billboard.
No way. All from the same artist?
Absolutely.
Yeah. How many in total do you have on the body completely?
I couldn't tell you, man.
You never counted? You lost track?
I got one.
You got one?
But his reasons for getting so many tattoos was a mystery until 2006, when a part of his life nobody knew about was unearthed. Andersen had tested positive for multiple hard drugs and substances and was banned from the NBA for 2 seasons. Without games to play, Andersen kept getting tattoo after tattoo to fill the time. In 2008, he returned to the Denver Nuggets, and fans were shocked at his appearance since he had doubled the amount of tattoos since the last time fans had saw him. Andersen's return to the Nuggets didn't last long, however. In 2012, private photos of an Instagram model Andersen was dating got leaked, and police raided Andersen's home as he was the only suspect. A hacker was the one who had released the photos, but Andersen was accused of multiple crimes and released from the Nuggets after being accused of crimes against children due to the leaked photos. He wasn't charged for any of these allegations, as he was a victim to a complex catfishing scheme, but it took months to prove this. As the charges were cleared up in his exile from the NBA, he got even more tattoos. He looked completely different in his return, covered in ink and with a longer beard. So, what do you think? Which one surprised you the most? Which was the craziest transformation? Let us know down in the comments below. And remember to leave a like and subscribe and ring that bell for more content like this in the future. And we'll see you next time.